Today I worked from 4 a.m. to 2 p.m. on the SpaceWise design, as you see over here. I also created a list of growth mindset behaviors to put myself in that mental state and to go from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. And as you see over here, we have a little list. Then I also created a mind map to learn more effectively, more efficiently, which means to learn more in less time. And this is basically the mind map. So as you see here, this is it. And I'm gonna be explaining everything that I did. I'm gonna document my whole day, and that's basically it. I have nothing else to say. Let's get started. Boom. Morning. So I woke up like an hour ago, and I've been planning all of this. I've been planning my whole day, kind of my whole morning, with all of the tasks, and really just focusing on having everything clear, like clear what to do. So as you see here, it is. I'm actually doing the planning here, and then this automatically just goes over here, which is really nice to have like a big picture view of what I'm trying to do. And it's gonna be really interesting to see, like, am I actually gonna do everything that I have planned? So either way, if I do or I don't, I'm gonna reflect over it in the afternoon and see what I can improve. But I've been really like focusing. I've been putting the intention here. I've been doing the planning exactly how long everything should take me, and I have put like I said, this will take me 35 minutes, but I put some margin for error over here. So this takes me 35, but I put 60 here, so in the calendar appears 60, because I'm not yet very good at like planning and prioritizing and all that stuff, so I'm trying to improve here. Anyways, let's get started. I'm gonna do SpaceWise design and continue working on that. Oh my good god, I just finished working. Like, look at this stuff. It's 2:11 p.m. All of this is that, not all of this, I did not do this, but all of this has been just done, bro. I've been working non-stop since like 4:30 a.m. and I finally got almost everything that I wanted done. So I still need to do this and this and this. Not gonna lie, I'm happy with what I did. This was a crazy session, but anyways, right now I'm gonna take a cold shower. I'm gonna cook, I'm gonna eat as well, and then I'm gonna go to school. And after that, I will be explaining what I did today. So yeah, and dinner and meditation, all of that stuff. So let's do it. Let's go. Alright, so here is the meal. We got some good chicken breast, which was cooked in butter and tomatoes and onions. And here we have some avocado. I'm gonna eat this and I'm gonna go to school. See you in a second when I come back. Just came back from school and now I'm gonna do a reflection about my planning and prioritization today to find my weaknesses, what I did wrong and what I did well so I can repeat it again. And yeah, let's do it. And after that I'm gonna have dinner. So let's go. Okay, so I did not reflect because I thought that I could do something more important. And right now I'm gonna meditate for 20 minutes. I hope I do not fall asleep because for the past few days it's been a tendency that I meditate for 20 minutes and I literally just, I don't know, I just sleep. It's crazy, but I don't feel tired, so maybe not. Maybe not today. Let's go. So here we've got the meal. As always, we've got 12 eggs, right? Or actually today I have like 14. We have the sardines for the omega-3s. We got the salad just for the flavor, to be honest, because if I eat only this without the flavor, it's gonna take me a while. So I just do this to optimize for time. And yeah, that's basically it. Let me eat this, and after that, I'm gonna explain what I did today. So I'm gonna be explaining what I did today, and yeah, I started with the design. So the design, like today I started with nothing else than this and this. I just built all of this. And here I have made some hypotheses of the main menu. Like, I believe that this is a bit more professional, looks a bit better than this. But of course, like, these are just prototypes. I'm not gonna be, this is not the final product. I'm gonna be building upon these things and making this better as the days go by. Here's another one. I don't really like this one. I like more this one. Then I did kind of like the program flow, as you see with the arrows. So we have the settings button here. You will go to the settings. Here I have some another prototypes. So I had this option, but I don't know, I didn't really like it, so I just went and tried this one, and I actually like this better. It's not finished, of course. I still need to put the actual settings here, but for now, I think it's looking okay. Here we have a blue option. I don't know if I'm gonna do blue or orange. Here we have the learning tab, but first we have the roadmap. Now here we have, as you see, these are lessons. The circles are lessons, and if you hover on one of the circles, you will see this card, which has information about the lesson, title, the topic. We have like physics, maths, space science, and rocket science. This one is rocket science. And here we have the knowledge points that you will gain if you will learn the knowledge on this lesson. And to learn the knowledge of this lesson, you will go to this tab. As you see, like, it's not really pretty, it's not really crazy, anything crazy, but for now that's what I have. Then you go to the quiz. Now I want this app to have like learning specific functionalities. What do I mean by this? It means that I want it to have like specific features that are according to learning science, that are supported by learning science, and allow the student to get a robust knowledge and actually learn from this. So for example, if a student learns Algebra 2 1st of February, then the app might ask the student to test himself on that knowledge the 7th of February, for example, so the student doesn't forget it. I don't know if I will do this or if I will just give guidelines outside of this app for the students that engage in this app to do it, but I don't know. We'll see. And that's basically it. Now I'm gonna speak about a little bit about the process of what did I do to actually start making the design and my current struggles. So I first tried to look for inspiration, some pictures, some stuff like that, but I couldn't really find anything, maybe because I didn't look well enough or I didn't search well in the internet. But the next thing I did was just follow my instinct, like follow this vague idea that I have of what I wanted the app to be, and follow the wireframe that I had made on concepts. So let me show you. So here's the wireframe that I had made. As you see, I just put some things like this. I put like the lesson, the roadmap, the main menu, the quiz, and stuff like this. I put here kind of what I wanted to to put on this progress tab, and as you see, I made it something like this. It's not really good, it's like not really organized, but it's a thing that I can build upon. Like, the objective here is not for it to be perfect. And I struggled with this. Like, I used to struggle a lot with not making it perfect and having this perfectionism, this fear of failure, this fear of not making it perfect. But I've been translating from a fixed mindset into a growth mindset recently, and this feeds onto the next thing that I did, which was let me just open this. So the next thing that I did was just look over some resources about growth mindset and just make a list of the things that a person that has a growth mindset actually does and actually has, and how does he behave, what are his beliefs. And this is basically what I did. Like, I just put this so I can read it every day and put myself in that state, of mind, have that intention and that attitude towards anything that I do. That is really, really, really important, to be honest. And then what did I do next? It was another mind one. Well, actually not another one, but an actual mind map. Yeah, from 70 keywords, I just made some groups over here, and then I created this little mind map. It's not finished, but it's not bad for now. And yeah, I did this to practice my technique, to actually improve my learning efficiency, to learn faster and more in less time. Yeah, and this is very important for SpaceWise because it will allow me to just develop my skills much faster, which is really, really important, and much more efficiently. But yeah, I mean, this is basically it. Like, what were my struggles over here, and what was my process? Okay, my process was kind of like this thing. So I had some keywords and I tried to find the similarities and the differences between these keywords. I tried to ask myself, why is this keyword important and how is that similar to other keywords? So for example, first, the thing, I mean, this is an image, so it's not very good. It's not a very good quality, but the first thing I did was just group some things. For example, this lighting, I grouped all of this together because these are like types of lighting. Then I also grouped based on importance, like, why are textures important? Well, they're mostly important for visual realism, like to make things pretty. So I grouped it on the visual appeal group, yeah. And then the materials as well, the interpolation. What was interpolation? I think it was when you have two known values and you try to figure out what is the value between those two known values. So basically just find the value that is unknown between two known values. I think that it was that. And then we have more lighting, shadows, and that's basically it. And I just did the same, trying to find similarities, trying to group those things and put a simple name that I can just remember easily. Then I put the groups over here and I tried to create kind of like a flow or a story that made sense for me. So for example, 3D models go into the rendering, and then after the rendering they go into a process called visual appeal or visual realism, where there are reflections and textures that are applied and other things that make the actual environment more pretty, more realistic. And yeah, after all of this, it will go into, like, you will see it in the viewport. And the viewport, you could say, it's part of the environment. I mean, these groups might not be the best, might not be perfect, but that's the whole point. I might not make them perfectly, but that's okay. I need to just accept, embrace mistakes, embrace uncertainty, embrace that, like, I need to do things bad first and then learn from my mistakes to do them good. I can't just skip the whole process and just do everything perfectly like without practice. That's just unrealistic. And I've learned about this after many reflections. So yeah, I also did a reflection after this mind map, but I'm struggling to keep them short because in time, I mean, because I want to do a reflection, but it usually, if I don't limit the time, it takes me like 2 hours to do a proper good reflection. So I'm limiting it for 30 minutes, and as I improve my skill, it will get better and better and better. That's basically kind of like what I did, and yeah, it was a really, really nice day. I liked it. It was productive mainly because I did a very good planning on the beginning. Let me just actually show you. So as you see here, I planned and I prioritized. How did I prioritize? Well, I put the tasks, the more important tasks, first. And which are the more important tasks? These are the ones that if I don't do at the end of the day, I'm gonna feel like, no. These are the tasks that I feel like actually move the needle and actually allow me to make progress. These are tasks that, like these are the small little tasks that make progress towards my performance, my 1 month goal. So I have some goals, right? Monthly goals, and this is my current 30-day goal. So if I have a task that helps me at least even 1% and moves me in the direction of this goal, then I'm happy. And I'm like, this is the most important task for me. Because if I don't do these tasks, I'm never gonna get closer to the actual final goal. And then what did I do? I really planned specifically and clearly. I had my priorities clear. I had my intentions clear. This is a really important one. I just put my whole intention and objective over here, just to have a goal, a direction that I want to go in. Like, I don't know, but it feels really important for me to have that. And then a very detailed plan, like exactly what am I gonna do, how much time is gonna take, and I time block it, which means that I use the Parkinson's law. So if I put less time, if I give myself less time, that's what the task will actually take. And this is really good. This is a really good principle of productivity. Now, I do say that this will take me 45 minutes, but I put a buffer on the actual calendar. As I explained earlier in the video, I think I put a buffer just to have an idea, just in case like something goes wrong, because I'm still not very good at prioritizing and planning. I'm getting better, so while I'm getting better, I'm gonna just keep having this buffer. That's basically it, literally. And what I'm gonna do now is just edit this video, record the introduction, and go to sleep tomorrow to wake up really early and start working. So yeah, bye bye, have a nice one, see you on the next video.